You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, it's been a rough season thus far for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, as you can imagine, fans are cranked up. Keep in mind, my partner in crime, John Matrix, and myself both went into the season believing that the next coach for this team is the former New England Patriots coach, Bill Belichick. Well, they better hurry because the Raiders may be in on Bill now. And I thought the Eagles might have been in on him, but the other team I think that's lurking out there is going to be the New York Giants. But very rarely do I actually do a video on some media pundit's take. But Emmanuel Acho went absolutely berserk on the Dallas Cowboys and the state of the Dallas Cowboys. And my goodness, when you look at the Dallas Cowboys schedule, keep all of this in mind before we get into this video. I'm going to show you a couple of things here, folks. Wow. Number one, let's just take a look at this because there are literal divisions that are better than the Dallas Cowboys. The NFC West, every team in the division is better. The NFC North, every team in the division is better than the Dallas Cowboys. The Buccaneers are better. I mean, my God. Commanders, Eagles, both only have 2 losses. Who saw that coming? Although I did say Jaden Daniels was the next greatest thing on planet Earth. Go to the AFC. Are you kidding me? The Chargers and the Broncos have more wins than the Dallas Cowboys. The Bengals right now have more wins, and they've struggled until yesterday. The Colts, who got rolled last night, have more wins than the Dallas Cowboys. It's been a complete nightmare. Dak Prescott, my God, $60 million a year for less than 65% completions, an 11 TD to 8 interception ratio. Are you kidding me? You've got an 86 rating in a time where anything really under 95 is putrid. You couldn't be playing in a more quarterback-friendly league. This is PFF. This is the quarterback grades. Dak is the 26th ranked quarterback in football right now. I mean, wow. Seriously, Drake May is right behind him. Andy Dalton is ahead of him. By the way, if Andy Dalton can't play, okay, I guess you got to put in Bryce Young, but Panthers, don't ever do that to anybody again. Nobody wants to see it. And my God, I have seen Cowboy fans out there calling for Trey Lance. I'm a Niners fan. Stop it. He can't play dead. I'd sooner play Cooper Rush every day of the week, twice on Sunday, than Trey Lance. My God, he can't play. Let's get to this rant, and it was an epic rant from Emmanuel Acho. Let's go.
It takes a whole bunch of me's to make up a we. So since Dak Prescott has given me cover saying that the Cowboys suck, let me tell the world exactly who sucks for the Cowboys. I will say this. The Cowboys' maturation sucks because Ezekiel Elliott, a 9-year vet, is getting suspended in his 9th year. Make that make sense.
There is no making sense to it. I cannot believe it. And look, guys, we talk a lot of Patriots on this channel. Talked a ton of Patriots channel last season into this offseason. I don't know what's going on with Dallas's culture, but they loved Zeke in New England. They actually wanted him back. So whatever kind of country club thing the Cowboys have got going on right now, even Zeke is just like, the hell with it. He can't even show up to meetings. I'd cut him. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. Patriots probably pick him up, but cut him nonetheless.
The Cowboys' effort on defense sucks because in the midst of the play, star cornerback Trayvon Diggs is throwing his hands in the air looking for a penalty that's not going to come. The Cowboys' run defense sucks because the defensive tackles have still not been able to get right, even though they are previously first-round picks. The Cowboys' rushing attack sucks because the Cowboys didn't try to retain Tony Pollard, who's currently second in the AFC in rushing, nor did they try to garner Derrick Henry, who's currently first in the NFL in rushing.
Absolutely. Tony Pollard was a massive reason the Titans beat the New England Patriots yesterday. And Derrick Henry, he's running all over the league right now. Now, didn't Jerry Jones claim that they were all in? Question mark. Wasn't that a thing? This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen from the Dallas Cowboys, and I've seen some bad shit. I'm in Texas. Trust me, I'm old enough to remember a horrible time. Dave Campo, Quincy Carter, Chad Hutchinson. My God.
The Cowboys' fourth down decision-making sucks because you ran a fake punt, and you wanted your punter to try to throw the ball. The Cowboys' leadership sucks because Dak Prescott is on the sideline saying, we bleeping suck. Trayvon Diggs is in the middle of the game as a leader, throwing his hands in the air. And though Micah Parsons is injured, he is holding press conferences on a podcast with Trayvon Diggs. So
what is Micah Parsons doing exactly? I don't get it. You're talking about your own team on the podcast? By the way, Belichick would love to coach that dude. Thinks he's the best defensive player since Lawrence Taylor. But really, talking about your own team on your podcast? That's not a distraction at all. Wow.
If you want to say we bleeping suck, you got to put an address on it. Make sure it don't get lost in the mail. The Cowboys' red zone offense, it sucks. Everything right now as it pertains to the Dallas Cowboys, even from a managerial perspective with Jerry Jones, sucks. So when you say we, who are the me's that are comprising this we? Because when I look at the Dallas Cowboys, a whole bunch of stuff sucks. I'm just glad Dak Prescott now gave us cover to speak the truth about the Dallas Cowboys. The only thing that doesn't suck is Dak Prescott's honesty.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been real, real bad. I can only imagine what Stephen A. Smith was doing yesterday. I haven't up his video as of yet because, he always clowns, even though the Giants aren't any good. But wow, Emmanuel Acho is going no holds barred. And look, I don't so much have a problem with the Dak salary thing. It's the going rate for quarterbacks now. Whatever the last highest paid one is the next contract that's going to get paid. Now, the question is, let's be honest. The Raiders would take Dak Prescott immediately. A lot of teams would that are quarterback starved. But can he take you to the next level? That's the problem. And I like Dak a lot. I really liked him coming out of college. And I said, he's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL for a long time. Here we are, a long time. Jerry's not building the right teams at all. And Jerry's biggest problem, and I'm going to put this on Jerry, it's America's team, and he refuses, because of his ego, to bring in a superstar head coach. That is all there is to it. He can't get past his own ego. He tried, brought in Parcells, and he screwed that up. And it worked for a long time. Parcells straightened that franchise out. But Jerry can't give up the reins to an actual superstar head coach. I told John before the season started, Jim Harbaugh is available. You go hire him if you're Jerry Jones, and you pay him whatever he wants to coach the Dallas Cowboys. It's America's team, and it's a coach coming off a national championship in the NC2A in NC2A football. It's a high-profile hire. Go get a superstar coach. Bill Belichick should already be coaching this team right now. Do we believe that they would be this undisciplined if Belichick was the coach? No. Jerry's what, 82? It's unbelievable. The Cowboys have had a total meltdown, and it sort of all just overflowed yesterday very publicly. And look, that Falcons team is good, But when I looked at the Cowboys' schedule earlier in the year, I had this as a dub, even with Kirk Cousins. I mean, that Falcons defense isn't world beaters at all. It should have at least been a shootout. It was just ugly, and it's a wreck. And when I look at the schedule, there's maybe 3 more wins on there, tops. Seriously. Like there's the Panthers on there, and maybe the Giants. Maybe you can beat the Giants. Wow. Emmanuel Acho was right. It's a lot of damn problems. That's a culture issue. Who's going to straighten out a culture issue? Well, you got to have a big-time head coach for a big-time football team. And that means pushing your ego out of the way. Jerry Jones. Wow. And look, Jerry has drafted pretty well, especially on the offensive line over the years. But he also almost drafted Johnny Manziel to play quarterback. Tell me what you think. Wow. You don't often hear the media go in, and I never do these kind of videos, usually showing a media member going off, but he's right. This team blows. And it's problems everywhere. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.